Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and I am in a good mood today. So I'm looking forward to this episode. You can see us in the second spot with 11 points between us and Chelsea, who have one game more than us. So we could get that down to 8 points if we do win against West Bromwich Albion. Then we have to play against Manchester United. I'm looking forward to that. And then we are having a game against Spurs and maybe Arsenal as well, but I'm not too sure on that one. Assistant coaches, you guys have said in the comments down below of the last episode that we do need to get a top class striker in the next season, because the strikers that we have right now are performing well, but not really as good as we would expect them to be. So you guys have decided, and we will do that in the next season. But in this one, we obviously will stick to Benteke and Sturridge and hope for the best. Also guys, I've noticed that many of you have not been able to watch the My Player series yesterday. Maybe it was because of the launch of YouTube Red. It seems like every time YouTube launches something new, there's a big bug coming in. And here in this match, we are already in the second half. And did you see that goal? 3 defenders stopped running after the ball. Henderson got to it, crossed it in. Danny Ings wins it at the far post, and he scores his 5th goal of the season. One of the weirdest goals I've scored in this FIFA. Sometimes the defenders of opponents just turn into total retards whenever they are like in a good position where 2 of their players could get to the ball. It seems like the CPU is not able to assign one certain player to get to the ball, and it seems like it's just confused. Now it's Danny Ings on the ball. He will now have some space, crosses it in, and it's basically the same goal, but this time it's Vitor Andrade scoring. This guy has been doing quite well lately, and I'm really happy with his performances. But assistant coaches, once again getting back to the My Player, a lot of you guys have not seen that one. I am really sad about that, so hopefully you can just go ahead after this video and check that out, because it was a good episode. Wow, what a goal. What a goal that was. I mean, look at that shot. He just turns around, has some space, takes that shot, bam, there we go. A small Ronaldo shot right there with no curve on the ball, just smashing it into the top right corner. Good job by West Bromwich, but here you can see they are still trying to get that equalizer for their team. Now though, it's us on the counter-attack. Roberto Firmino, the pass to Vitor Andrade. He tries to get past the keeper, and Danny Ings is getting that deflection. But this game is ending 2-1. We have gotten a victory because that big fail at the start from West Bromwich Albion, which no one really expected, but Henderson was in that right spot, crossed it in, and Danny Ings scored. And yeah, you can see right here, Divock Origi has gotten injured for 3 weeks, which sucks. Also, Firmino got injured in that match, but it seems like his injury is not really a long-term injury. Origi gone for 3 weeks, which is okay. It's not too bad. We have Danny Ings in our team. And also, assistant coaches, if you guys could smash the like on this video, that would be much appreciated. In the last episode, we have gotten to 2,000 likes, and I'm really thankful for that. Thank you guys so much. But here, we are getting some money from the Champions League, 3.6 million for beating Barcelona, which honestly was incredible. I was not expecting to beat them twice with a 3-2 scoreline. That was just insane. But now it's time for the derby. It's Manchester United versus Liverpool. Actually, not a derby, it's just a big match, a big rivalry, because they are not from the same city. But here you can see some interesting stats. Liverpool are the best away team in the BPL right now, and this is the squad of Manchester United. They have Pereira, who we have sold to them. They have Lacazette in the striking position. Rooney is on the bench. Mata as well. Schneiderlin and De Gea. What the hell? This lineup is a bit weird for Manchester United, but they do still have a lot of good players in there who could definitely beat us. And this is our starting lineup. Coutinho in the cam position, and in front of him we have Sturridge and Benteke. Royce on the left side, Markovic on the right side. Let's see what we can do. Matic with that pass to Sturridge. He's already through, passing it to Benteke. Could have been a goal. Could have been a really quick goal to get into this match, but sadly it wasn't. Now 21st minute, Pereira, the guy that we sold over to Manchester United, is getting past Sacco, and then it's Memphis Depay with the shot, and Horn makes the save. Good attack from Manchester United. Darmian back to Depay. Depay looking for Darmian again. Yes, there's the pass coming in. Darmian with the pass over into the middle. And what a goal from, obviously, Pereira. It just had to happen. He scores against his former club. We had him in our team for a bit and he was decent, don't get me wrong, but I just needed a proper center defensive midfielder. And he just had to leave the team, especially for Marco Reus, because we needed that money. And he just scored against us, so good job, mate. I actually hate you right now. But Valencia now at the cross, and another big save from Horn. A big chance for Manchester United to make it 2-0, but luckily it did not go through. Now we are in the second half. Liverpool trying to get an attack in there. Marcos Rojo loses the ball against Sturridge. Sturridge looking for Matic. No, Coutinho gets the ball. In the end, it's a pass over to Matic, who scores it. So the guy that we have bought with some money of the player that scored against us has now scored. Matic makes it 1-1 after a really weird goal, but that pass from Coutinho was on point. And you can see now Manchester United trying to get back into this one. And now it's Memphis Depay up against our defense. I'm just really struggling to just keep up and jockey him. I feel like jockeying in this game has become so tough, especially against people coming in from the outside. If they cut inside, you just basically have no chance. But now Vito Andrade, Danny Ings and James Milner have joined into the game. Klein with the pass to Milner. Milner to Coutinho. Coutinho trying to get another assist. But that shot gets saved by Valdez, and we are moving on into the 90th minute where the match ends. So the rivalry has ended with a draw. I'm happy with that. We played at the Old Trafford Stadium, so it's quite good that we have gotten at least 1 point out of this match. Let's move on into the training. Here you can see Magellan is going up to a 67 rating. Markovic right now is a player that I'm focusing on because I really like his stats, but I need to improve his shooting in order to be able to cut inside and take some shots, because that has been a problem with Markovic sometimes. But so far I'm really happy with his performances. Now let's move on into the next week, and in this week we are again training our players, and Markovic is now going up to an 81 rating. His dribbling and ball control have gone up to an 85, I believe, so that's a good thing. His finishing is also on the brink of improving, and now we are getting the big message. It is a message that tells us that Magellan wants out of the youth academy. I can understand that. He's already 67 rated, 92 to 94 potential. He could be the future of Liverpool. It's always nice to see some youngsters coming up from the youth academy and doing well in the team. And in FIFA 15 I've noticed it was a lot better somehow, because some players could end up with a rating of like 70 or 73 when they come out of the youth academy. In this one you have to train them, and you can just barely get them to a 70 rating. With Oscar Lingard we got quite lucky, but I also had to train him like the whole season to get him to like 73. So it just takes quite some time. But let me know in the comments down below, assistant coaches, what was the highest rated youth academy player you have gotten without even training him? So let me know in the comments down below, what was his rating when you got him out of the youth academy without training him, or when he just appeared in your youth academy. What kind of rating was the highest that you have gotten so far? Now, a lot of messages coming in that are saying that our players are happy. They're happy with their playing time. We had some problems with Felipe Coutinho, but it seems like they are now gone, and that's a great message, because Coutinho obviously is a player that I want to keep in this team for as long as possible. I'm not looking to sell him at any point. And then I was taking another look at the youth academy. Tom Morrison is a guy that has potential up to 94, and he's already 60 rated, so he could be a talent that has to join into the team very soon as well. Matias Ginta has gone up to an 80 rating. That's always a good thing to see, especially for young high rated players like those. James Milner goes up to an 82 rating. This guy has been a legend in the last season. In this one, he didn't really get too much playing time, and when he got some playing time, he wasn't performing nearly as well as he did in the last season. But just because of that one season he had in our team, and because I know how good he can be, I'm not looking to sell him at any point right now. That might change in the future, but I'm not really looking forward to doing that. You can see our team now up against Spurs. This is the last match of this episode, and it is Marco Reus shown in the start of this match. Appearances 7, 2 goals, and in this match he also was playing in the cam position, so I was expecting some things from Marco Reus. A lot of assistant coaches in the comments down below have been saying that I should try him out in the striking position, in the cam position, and now I'm listening. I'm trying him out in the cam position because Coutinho was quite tired. Now Markovic on the right hand side cuts inside, passes it to Sturridge. Sturridge is in a good position, and his shot does go wide, so a big chance for Liverpool early on in this match. Now Rodriguez with that pass to Vito Andrade, who has been a great player so far. A cross inside, it lands in front of Sturridge. His shot gets parried by the goalkeeper, and the defense is getting the ball away. Now Lamela with the pass to Dembele. Dembele looking for Lukaku. Dembele is making a run again. He gets it, and that's a decent chance for Spurs. We are moving on into the second half, and it is Spurs once again on the attack. Lamela is the guy on the left with the cross that gets deflected. What a weird save from Timo Horn, but at least it's a save that keeps the scoreline as it is. Now Benteke on the ball, passing it to Sturridge. Sturridge getting past one defender, and the shot hits the post. A big chance for Liverpool to make it 1-0. But it does not work out. Now Marco Reus on the ball. He does get fouled, but still, he's passing it over to Matic. Matic with a cross to Benteke. And that is another big chance for Liverpool. We should have scored so far, but we were not able to. Marco Reus with a really bad free kick. I have been training my free kick in the My Player series, especially now that I have to do the training by myself on the assisted free kicks drill. And I've really improved. But that shot was really bad. Now we are on another free kick. It is Rodriguez taking it. Let's see what he can do. A lot of people have been saying he should be taking free kicks, and that one was dangerous, but a lot of power on it. A bit too much. Now it's Coutinho with the pass to Danny Ings. Danny Ings over to Vito Andrade. 79th minute. He does have some space. Pass it over to Coutinho, and then Danny Ings, and then Coutinho again. How did I not score in that position? It's unbelievable. But we are moving on into a corner kick. Matic with a cross inside. Maximovic, our centre-back, will score it for Liverpool in the end. I have been so shit in corners so far in FIFA 16, and now I have finally scored one again. It is our centre-back scoring it, and out of all these chances we had, it's a corner kick that lands in the back of the net. That was quite weird. But here Danny Ings had a chance again, and we are moving on into the 90th minute. Markovic with some skills, looking for someone in the middle, and that's a really bad pass. But the match has ended with 3 points for Liverpool, thanks to Maximovic and Matic with that cross. And these youngsters are accepting the contract offers. A good job from our team and our board so far, dealing with those youngsters in the contract negotiations. Saville is a goalkeeper, 65 rated already. He looks like a proper good talent. 6'5" tall, acrobatic goalkeeper from England. He looks like a really good player that we can just upgrade with the training as fast as possible. Magellan going up to a 68 rating. Emre Can now also being trained once again, and he definitely needs those upgrades because sadly the game itself does not grow him. And this is our schedule for the next episode. In the next episode we have 3 matches against Arsenal. 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the BPL. 3 very important matches, especially the Champions League matches will be quite decisive for the whole season. I'm looking forward to those. After beating Barcelona, you would think that we now should be able to beat Arsenal in the Champions League. Thank you, assistant coaches, so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this episode for you guys, so if you could smash that like button, that would be amazing. And today's player of the episode is Matic.
You thought for a moment there it was going to actually hit the bar, but it's a good one.
And heads it to... Oh, and it's there, it's in there, and that could seal things here. Marvellous goal here.
Oh, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end.
Well, it was. They're a powerful side, and they really do attack the ball with a lot of aggression.